Hola.
This is a take two from the West Side. Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Oh, look at
That was
that.
plugged into my mic. See, there we go. We told you we were making adjustments. Hello, everyone. Sydney Hunt here with Tyler Pilgrim, both at Mercedes-Benz Stadium as Atlanta United takes on Cruz Azul and Leagues Cup action, a do-or-die match, Tyler, for Atlanta United and for Cruz Azul, as the winner moves on to the next round of Leagues Cup, the round of 32, and the loser goes home in disgrace. No, I'm just kidding. No, the loser, unfortunately, does not move on. And it's tough match for both teams. One side, you have a club that was just battered by Lionel Messi and company. The other, you have a coach that was essentially told, if you don't win, you are fired. So no pressure for either team.
Not at all. It's such a weird one, right? Like, here's my one prediction for the match. I don't see this match ending. Yes, chaos. I don't see this match ending with 22 people on the field. I just don't. I think there's going to be a red card, if not two, maybe. But it's definitely one of those where there's going to be a lot of, like, I think chippiness is probably not the best word. I think this is going to be crazy. I think there's going to be both teams fighting and showing what they're made of. Like you said, Cruz Azul, essentially their coach is on the hot seat. Now, we can talk about how
we're not talking about Gonzalo Pineda hot seat where fans want him gone. We're talking about the administration that has just told him reportedly, if you lose, you're done.
Yeah, you're out.
So that kind of hot seat.
Yeah, that kind of hot seat. Different kind of hot seat. Sure.
Yeah.
So, here's the thing. I don't know what to think about this lineup. Not that I think it's bad. I'm just trying to figure out how in the world this is gonna play out. Because you've got Muyumba starting, which I think is great. I think this is a great opportunity for him to really get his legs up under him, really just get a good welcome into the bends. But yeah, I mean, you got Ronnie Hernandez, Miles Robinson, Luis Abram, Caleb Wiley. So you could look at that potentially as a back four with Muyumba and then Jose Sadic, and then maybe Almada playing out wide, and Lennon playing out the other side, and then Yakamagas. That's essentially a 4-3-3. If not that, then you're looking at a back three with Hernandez, Robinson, Abram, and then I don't know what the freaking heck to do from there. It's like a cluster. So I'm just really curious to see kind of what Pineda has planned here. Now, I will say this. I think anything that Cruz Azul thought that they had done in terms of scouting this team probably went out the window about 5 minutes ago when this lineup dropped, because I don't know what to expect, and I don't know how this is going to play out. I am excited about it, though, because you have to do something different, right? And this might be the inevitable change that makes something happen.
Yeah, I think the big one, the big thing that jumps out is, Muyumba starting for the first time in a Atlanta United kit. But yeah, look at Hasetu. Hopefully he gets the kind of like the marriage bounce, because he got married over the weekend to his fiancée Bailey. So congrats to Mateus and Bailey, first off. But yeah, I'm like you, Tyler. I'm interested to see how this plays out, because you have Muyumba in the midfield, you have Hasetu in the midfield, you have Sadic in the midfield. I mean, I feel like it might be, I don't know, is it more of a traditional 4-3-3-ish or something like that? Like you said, I don't know if you were saying, it's a little hard to hear you. I don't know if you were talking about like a three-man back line or something like that. But yeah, I'll be interested to see. One thing that jumps out is Etienne is not starting. So another thing that kind of jumps out to me. So yeah, I mean, this is a match. I mean, goes without saying, this is a match Atlanta United can't afford to lose, because they're done. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If they lose, the Leagues Cup is over. So, yeah, I am looking forward to seeing what happens. Interested to see what happens. But yeah, certainly a lot of wrinkles to this lineup.
Yeah, and definitely tons of fans in terms of both sides. You got Atlanta United, that Cruz Azul both very well represented at this point. So, but you get that when you have a Liga MX team come to town. That's just part of it, right? You got a lot of Liga MX fans, a lot of Mexican fans, a lot of Hispanic fans in general, and so it's gonna be a wild match regardless. If we can sit here and try to do the math and figure out how this lineup plays out. I did think it interesting to see that it was mentioned that Tristan Muyumba and Santiago Sosa were supposed to be the pairing, allegedly. Or at least it was mentioned that Ibarra was, they said Sosa was the option over Ibarra for this pairing with Muyumba. And now Sosa's not starting in Muyumba's first start. So this midfield's going to be under a magnifying glass tonight, regardless of whether they win or lose. But you just got to hope for Muyumba's sake he comes out and he has a good showing. I don't think he's going to play the full 90. I think that'd be crazy. Maybe a half. Maybe you bump him up to 60 minutes or so. But then if he comes off and things are going well, then who do you replace him with? Is it Sosa? It's a very interesting, I think, plan from Pineda. I'm not mad at it. I think it was high time to a change, and now he's got at least a little bit of play with his lineup. But regardless, I think we're in for a good one. I think we're in for a fun one. I hope it is more fun for the Atlanta fans than the Cruz Azul fans. And just don't forget that if it is a draw at the end of the 90, then we're going to penalties.
Straight to pens.
Yep.
Yeah. What's up with Armada and penalties, by the way? I feel like that has been the struggle.
He's not a penalty kick taker. I mean, it's not that he's not good at it, but
yeah.
I wish he could just take all of his penalties from like 25 yards out, and I think Atlanta would be okay.
Yeah, go like just have a free kick contest at the end instead of penalties.
Yeah. Let's do it. Just set up a wall, and let Almada and whoever else take penalty kicks until somebody makes one. I like it.
Justin, good to see you. Justin says, glad to see Muyumba starting. Our good friend, Mr. J Flow. So, anyone else out there? I see a few of you are watching right now. So, yes, please leave a comment if you're watching. Cruz Azul has just come on the field to a pretty healthy cheers. And Tyler's showing you that right now. I mentioned, or I forgot to mention this. There are a pretty healthy number of Cruz Azul jerseys on the concourse coming in. Well, not the concourse, but coming into the stadium. So they'll be loud. They'll be able to make themselves known here in the stadium. And looking around right now, you can see a lot of blue jerseys here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. So I don't know. I don't think Cruz Azul fans will outnumber Atlanta United fans tonight, but it's a pretty healthy number of them.
Yeah, and it's also I kind of mentioned this on the little Instagram live thing I did on Scarves and Spikes earlier, but between this and the Premier League match earlier this week, this might be the most blue Atlanta United or the Benz has ever seen, because you've got Cruz Azul here today, and we had Chelsea here the other day, and here comes Atlanta United.
Tyler, I had to mute you because of the train horn.
I hear
Sorry.
you.
I don't want to blow people's eardrums out.
But yeah, so you've got the Premier League here. You had Chelsea here, obviously. They had their own tifo over in the supporter section. They have lots of blue flags here, lots of blue jerseys, and of course you got Cruz Azul here today. So
yeah,
it's just a very interesting atmosphere. But I think the atmosphere is going to be fun here tonight.
Tyler, Kevin Egan is calling the match MLS Season Pass.
Yes.
And I don't think Atlanta United have lost a match with Kevin on the
This
call
is
this
true.
year.
It's also
FYI.
very exciting when he calls matches.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Just putting it out there.
Yep. Put it in the universe.
Yes. But, yeah, we're going to leave it at that. Thanks, everyone, for watching on YouTube and on Twitter. We really appreciate it. We'll obviously be back with Spaces later on. Don't forget, tweet us with your predictions and reactions throughout the match. Scars, Buller, and Spikes on Twitter. Or just leave a comment here on this video with your predictions and your thoughts on the match. And, yeah, let's hope for the best for Atlanta United.
Right. Be a fun one.
All right, folks. See ya.
See you guys.